and welcome to my channel. So today is my home cooking and I am making breakfast. I've decided to make some French toast. I do have some bread here. I don't have that thick, nice Texas toast to use for that. I just have thin bread, but what the heck, we're going to go ahead and use that because it's less bread. I'm also going to make some bacon, so I'm slicing this up. So I'm hoping that you guys are watching while you are having your breakfast, maybe lunch, dinner, doesn't matter, but you're eating something enjoyable. And I hope that you're going to have a wonderful day, or that you've had a wonderful day. So how have you all been? If you want to leave me a comment down below, tell me about, what's going on with you. What do you like to have for breakfast? What do you normally order when you go out? Like if you go to a sit-down restaurant, not a drive-through where you can get a, breakfast burrito or some biscuit with sausage or something, but like if you go sit down for like a proper breakfast, what do you like to have? I'm going to go ahead and start up my stove so I get everything hot back there and myself hot. That's why I got my little fan going. You're going to hear my birds chirping. You're going to hear TV in the background. That's just real life. Okay, so I've cut up 3 slices of bacon here, cut them in half so that I can share with my mom. And I'm going to get 4 slices of bread. But first I am going to, what am I going to do? Oh yeah, I'm going to get the eggs mixed up in the little bowl here. I can't close this, but it's okay. I'll put it to the side and we'll close it later. Put this in the trash. Got a little bag here. Okay, so let me move this off to the side here. How do y'all make your French toast? I like to add a little bit of milk, or I'm going to use heavy cream today. I think I've used the heavy cream before making French toast. I'm just going to make 2 eggs to soak the breads, the 4 slices, and then I'm going to make some other eggs because I want eggs on the side. Y'all do that? Have eggs on the side? Because like if I go to IHOP or someplace like that where you order a meal, sometimes it comes with pancakes or French toast or something. I order my eggs and whatever, and then I get a French toast. But usually I just order the pancakes because I don't want all the sweet stuff. They put all kinds of stuff on top or put too much powdered sugar. And I'm not one of those people that I just don't say, can you not put that on top? Because they do anyway. But even though I have like when I've gone to lunch with my sister-in-laws, they're always very specific about what they order. And I'm just like the plain, just let me have that number 22 or whatever it is. I don't specify anything, but I should. Okay, salt in here. I don't want to forget the cinnamon. Last time I made French toast, I forgot to put cinnamon. Of course, I could sprinkle it on the outside afterwards, which I will. First thing I did, because I've been thinking about making the French toast, but the first thing I did was check to see if I even had any kind of syrup, and I have this one. And this one, so I said, I got plenty of syrup, I don't need that much. And then a little dollop of some vanilla, and I just realized this isn't even extract or anything like that, it's vanilla flavor. But oh well, it does say gluten-free. I mean, is regular vanilla real vanilla have gluten? I don't know. But I guess they put it on there for people concerned with gluten, which is all fine. I should be. Oops, I don't know why I'm doing this straight up on a wood cutting board because I don't want to get egg in there, but oh well. So my week has been a lazy, just tiresome and whatever for no reason. Oh, I haven't even opened this, you guys. It still has a seal on it. Okay, yeah. So outside, I think last week I mentioned there was a contractor and all that outside because they're doing a little fence out there. If y'all have seen my outdoor videos where I've had stuff done and I had a little porch done, I had a little fencing done there just that I put together. My husband helped me so that the dogs, my mom's dogs, are in the yard. They don't go out, they don't escape or whatever. One of them has a couple of times already. But yeah, so we wanted a little wooden fence because we thought, oh, that'll look good it'll match the little patio roof that we did. But my main concern was the little gate, because the gate that we did works perfectly fine, but one of the stakes that goes into the ground was, let me move that out of the way, was actually, there's a sidewalk there, so I can't get it into the ground. Before I had stepping stones, all I had to do was remove a stepping stone, stick it in, and then break a little bit of the stepping stone, put it back. But I can't do that with a sidewalk. And my husband tried drilling a hole. He doesn't have the proper drill bit or whatever. We got tired of that. We said, you know what? Oh, well, anyway, we can't stick the stake into the ground, so the gate, every time we open it, is kind of wobbly and it's difficult to handle, and you have to hold it in a certain specific way to then lock the little hinge down into it, so it shuts and locks so that it won't open and the dogs go out. So we decided that we wanted a little wooden fence or have somebody do that for us. Gave us a good price, so we went for it, and they've already made it and it's out there. It looks really cute. I chose lattice just to be put on it because they were gonna do like little what would you call those? I forgot. I know the word, but I just can't think of it. Also my stove's been off for a while now, so I'm just gonna turn that down. I'll show you really the pan on this one too. But yeah, that was gonna be a lot of, posts, and I needed them to not be more than 3 inches, in between them, because I want to be able to see through them. I didn't want I either wanted cedar planks or something to match our whole fence outside. But I wanted them to be, 2 inches, 3 at the most apart, because I don't want anywhere where the dogs can have, room to go through or whatever. But anyway, at the end of the day, we tried to figure all that out. I told my husband, just tell him, just put some lattice. Lattice is pretty. I can see through it. The dogs can't go through that. So that's what's out there. It looks really nice. I like it. Okay, so let's get this bacon cooking. I'm going to put it in this little pan. There's your hair on here. I'm still wearing my pajamas, you guys. Should make sure I don't have any hair on it. Get it on my food. Let's get that in there. Nice sizzle. Okay, how many of y'all like bacon? And some of y'all are gonna be like, I don't like bacon, I don't like it, or just don't like it for whatever reasons, religious or other. So what is your favorite if you have a choice of a breakfast meat or, sausage, ham, or I don't know, something else maybe? Chorizo. Okay, put that back on there. Let me get these. I'm gonna get 4 pieces of bread. This one I don't like these little thin slices because they kind of like crush into each other. And it's like they're stuck. Okay. I just realized something. I touched the bacon and then I touched the bread. I'm having one of those moments. Okay, it's done. This is gonna get cooked anyway, but oh well. I am gonna go cry about it, but I'm gonna try not to. Okay, let's get some butter in there. A little bit of olive oil. Is this my olive oil? Yeah. My husband's the one that really uses this because he sprays his salads with it. A little bit of olive oil so the butter doesn't burn. So, let's lower the temp. And, yeah. Low and slow on the bacon. Yep, I got it nice and low now. Making sure. Let's see, what else was I going to do? I got my butter in here. This is also at a low. Let's get these breads coated and in the pan. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Ooh, that smells so good, you guys. Let me show you. I decided that I would bring out my phone, which gives me a brighter picture. And there's our yummy, yummy, yummy French toast in the pan. Let me do it like this, actually. Let's do that again. Because the video is going to be taken at a weird angle. Okay, so there's our French toast in the pan. That's what it's looking like. And smell it, smell it, smell it. Ah, yeah. All right. Okay, as soon as I get those done, I'll soak these because I don't want these soaking and then they get all mushy and soggy and yucky. We don't want that. You know what I've always done? I've always toasted my bread first and then soaked it in the bread and then put it in the pan because I don't like the bread to be all soggy. I want it to have its texture, but well, I don't know what's going on with me today. I'm having one of those mornings because, oh, you guys. My mom actually had a doctor's appointment this morning around, it was supposed to be at 8:45. I'm going to turn this off. Let it just finish cooking in the heat that it already has. She's supposed to have an appointment 8 something this morning and completely forgot. Been saying, oh, you have an appointment on the 18th at 9:15. The 18th. Today's the 18th, and it was 10 o'clock, something like that, when I realized, oh no, because if I had remembered when I woke up, we would have been there, because it was at 9:15, or 8 o'clock, so we would have been there on time. But yeah, so we had to reschedule this, and now it's for Friday. It's okay. She got another appointment on Thursday, another one on Friday, and then the 31st. I need to get myself like a little, what do you call it, a dry erase board, a small one, to put on my fridge so I can just write down those things. And it's so funny because yesterday I remembered, tomorrow's the 18th, don't forget. I put, you know, and I was going to put an alarm for a much earlier time because I thought, oh, we'll go over there and what we'll do, what I'll do is buy some breakfast, you know, for my mom and myself, and I'll do my video in my car like I was doing before, and just, you know, that'll be kind of cool. Go back to that a little bit, but yeah, that happened today, and well, actually, I should say that didn't happen. Okay, it's nice and toasty. Let me show you what this one looks like. You might think, oh no, that looks a little too toasty. But to me, it looks good. I'm going to eat that. Let's see, let's get this going here at the right angle. Okay, and there we go. A little toasty, toasty bread, or French toast. Okay. Let's get this out of the pan. Yep, the other side's a little toasty, not as much as this first part. Okay, let's get that out. Right there. It's got enough oil in there, but I'm going to put a little more butter. For these other slices, just a tiny little pat. Get this coated. There you go. Because I pick it up like that with a fork, and I won't leave it in there soaking, and I did that, it would just tear. Okay. These are done. I'm going to pull them over to the side. They can crisp up while they're waiting. And this, oh, and then I gotta get my coffee pot. Oh, I did turn it on, yeah. Okay. And just pour whatever's left of that in there. Okay. I'm gonna get our coffees going, and yeah, I'll be right back. What time do you guys have your breakfast? I'm such a late eater. It's brunch basically for me because I don't have lunch because I eat at breakfast at 10 something. So does my mom, so it's okay. We were eating like really, really early, and then I realized that she doesn't really care to eat early, neither do I. The only time that I don't mind eating, have you ever like woken up like super hungry sometimes? And you just want to have something? Okay, those times are like we're going on a trip. If we're going on a trip, I can't eat like right away, but like once we're on the road and we've traveled a little bit, it's like, okay, stop off somewhere, let's get something, usually, you know, some biscuit or something that you can eat with your hand and not worry about utensils or whatever. Just something you can eat and drive. And so, yeah, that's the only time that I really, like if it's 7 o'clock or 8, around that time. Otherwise, I eat a little bit later. And I have a nice breakfast. I like to have a nice full breakfast that fills me up. And, you know, I won't get hungry until maybe 3:30 in the afternoon. But usually just have a little snack and then I make dinner. Because if I try to eat something, then I won't have like the hunger to make dinner, and it's kind of hard to cook that way. Okay. Even though I love to cook, sometimes I just don't want to. This one's a little bit less toasty than the other one, so I'll give this one to my mom. Let me show you this one. I gotta get out the old close footage camera here, so I don't have to move that one. Alright, so here's the other toast. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple of eggs here and there. So here and there, I don't know why I said that. I'll make a couple of eggs as well. So I'm going to take the French toast out of there and make sure. Yeah, it's all nice cooked. Yep, making sure everything's cooked. That off to the side. I'm going to use the same pan, same heat, but I'm going to wait the pan because it's got the butter already kind of getting really dark in there. And you don't want your eggs like that because then they don't really look pretty. They look pretty on the French toast, so toasty, but not, you know, like that. Olive oil. So I'm having like a really weird off day today. And I'm pretty sure it's because, you know, the realization that I missed an appointment for my mom, even though it's got rescheduled, same week, not a big deal. They had rescheduled it for the 21st. No, the 20th, but she has another appointment on the 20th. Did I already mention that? Because that other appointment is at a certain time, like 9:15, and then they gave me 10:15 for the other one. I said, well, that's an hour separate from another appointment. I don't think she'll get out of there in time, and then us to be there 15 minutes early because they say you have to be there 15 minutes early for your appointments, or you'll completely miss them. So I don't want that to happen again. I missed the appointment again because of that. So she made it for the following day, the 21st, which is Friday. So that'll be okay. And I think I already told you all that. You can tell I have nothing to talk about. Okay, did y'all watch my... I'm making sure that one's turned off, yes. Did y'all watch my video? I decorated my living room. It's no big... It wasn't like a big difference, but you know what? I've been looking at it every day and I'm really liking it. You know, just all the clutter or whatever that I had there. I like the Christmas decor that was in the fireplace, and I kind of didn't want to remove that, but, you know, I had this idea in my head of what I thought I wanted it to look like. It's not what I thought I wanted it to look like, but I like what it looks like, so I'm okay with it. I used that stick-on little tile squares from, they're squares and I make a circle shape. Little squares. I use my hands a lot to talk, sorry. But yeah, I used the adhesive, the self-stick-on tiles from Dollar Tree. That's what I wanted to say. From the Dollar Tree. There's one that had little stones, and I thought that would be cute. And I look at it and I'm thinking, it's kind of, I don't know, maybe a little too in my face, a little bit, but I still kind of like it. Nothing else in the room is in your face, so that's kind of like, it kind of sticks out, but it's okay. It was black before, so it was just that darkness there, so now it's like, oh, light, you know, and it looks really, you know, decorative and clear, I guess is the word. Okay, let's pop some eggs in here. I don't know what to do about the bread now, guys. I don't know, because I won't eat it. I don't eat it. I'm just using it because I'm making French toast. That's my mom's bread, actually. She likes a thin bread. I like a thicker bread, if I ever have bread. I like the regular, and I like Texas toast for French toast. But I can't give it to her, knowing that I got bacon and then I can't. Let me wash my hands. I mean, I could give it to the dogs, but they won't eat bread. I gave them some hot dog buns because I had 3 hot dog buns left over from having made hot dogs. But you know, you run out of the hot dog. Oh, actually, I used 2 of the hot dogs with some eggs one morning. So I ended up with 3 hot dogs and buns, I should say, because we made hot dogs one day. We made chili dogs. And we used up all the weenies. They're gone, little hot dog sausages, whatever you want to call them. So I had some buns in there, and it was already going into like 4 days. And I thought, when is the next time I'm going to use these buns? Never. So I had some breakfast left over. I had some potato and egg left over. This is getting really dark, you guys. This is what I mean about this camera. It's getting a little dark outside, so I'm losing light. A little cloudy out there. And so this camera starts to get really dark. Let me get this started. Okay, so the light is back and it's better. Oh my gosh, and now it's starting to get a little dark. I spoke too soon. Oh my goodness. You guys, I don't know what to do about this. So anyway, yeah. What was I even saying? Yeah, so I got them and I put the leftover potato eggs inside each bun and I cut them up into little pieces. So the pieces of the buns, the hot dog buns, we get the flavor and all that. A little bit of potato and egg in there. Gave it to the dogs. They loved it. But if I just gave them the hot dog bun by itself, because I had grabbed one of them and I was tearing it, giving it to them, and they didn't like it. So I said, you know what, I'm going to put these eggs and potatoes in there. Because I still had that, because I thought, I'll give them the bread first, they'll eat that, and then I'll give them the potato and the eggs. But yeah, they wouldn't eat the bread until it had the egg in there and the flavor in there. I want them over medium, so they cooked well enough on the bottom. Turn them over. Wow, they look so pretty. You see that? It looks so pretty. But that's my day today. Y'all are so bored, I'm sure. There we go. Nice and pretty eggs. And I can turn that off now. Alright, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and prepare our coffees. Turn everything off back here behind me. And my coffee has kind of started over there. Get my mom's coffee going with this here instant decaf. That's what she drinks. And I'm going to put away my stuff that I'm not using now. This and this and this is going to be put away. We're going to use that, and we're going to use this. And I think we're going to use a little bit of sugar. Maybe I'll mix the cinnamon and sugar together. And then put very little syrup. This has to be put away. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to add some sugar. A little tiny little bit. Let me spread this out a little bit. This is going to be for the picture. Just a little bit of this sugar in here. Yeah, just a little sprinkling. And a little bit of cinnamon. I thought about mixing them together, but I thought, I have to pull out another little bowl or something just to mix all this. And then I might have leftovers, so I thought I'll do it this way. So that's what it looks like. Ta-da! Let me go ahead and take a picture. Here we go. That was the most beautiful. That'll be good. Here we go. Okay, that was for my thumbnail. Okay, now I can go ahead and serve my mom. I'll just keep the same plate. I'll just put hers on another plate with her eggs and everything. And then we'll put some syrup on them. Yay. Oh, it would be nice to put syrup on for the picture. Let's do that. just like that. Got it mostly on hers. Okay, let's see. Let's get a little picture here. Oops, flip it over. There we go. That looks better with a little drizzle of syrup on top. Look at that. You're gonna see it close up anyway. I'll put the picture right here. All right, let me get my coffee and start making my mom's. I'll use the same little spoon because, you know, with just sugar in there. Okay, so what do you have? Like, if y'all like to drink coffee, I love coffee. I just drink regular, and I like the darker roast. But the one I'm using is a medium because it's a Texas pecan. That's my favorite coffee. But if I buy any others, I like a dark roast. But I still put creamer in it. So I feel like when you put creamer in the coffee, it kind of like takes away from the strength of the coffee. And I kind of want to taste a little bit of the coffee. So I like to use a dark roast. Anyway, I don't drink it just straight. And I don't put any sugar because the creamer has sugar in it. This hazelnut creamer has sugar in it. It's already sweet. I'm going to make sure I put, my mom likes a little bit extra. She likes the French vanilla, so I hadn't been buying it. I've been giving her that one and she's liked it, but I bought it again. Oh yeah. For her. And my coffee, big old giant mug over here. Okay, that's like 18 ounces in there. I don't know why I snipped it. Use my fork. I could use a little spoon, but see, guys, I was trying to be modest and not put too much creamer. Okay, a little bit extra in there. It ain't gonna hurt me. Well, it does, but we're not talking about it. Okay. Yep. Okay, now let's get these 2 slices on my mom's plate. Move this over. Put a pretty egg on hers. Right here. And she wants a slice of bacon, which would be 2 of these guys. Try to pick the prettiest ones. There we go. And I'm trying to make my plate all nice and pretty. There we go. I'm using a lot of napkins this morning. That. I don't want to wipe too much because I'm wiping away the syrup over there, but over here, gotta wipe off the oil so it looks pretty. I'm gonna show it to you guys so you can be jealous. You probably make wonderful and much better French toast, and I would love to know how you make it. Like I said, I usually use a thick slice bread. This is a clean fork. I'm gonna take this to my mom and I'll be back. And I'm back. Okay, so my mom's been served, and now I'm gonna serve myself. But let me show you what I'm eating here. I mean, I told you what I am. You can picture it, right? But here we go. Here's my little meal. I put some pepper on there, so that's what that little black thing is on there. French toast. I think that's the equivalent of 3 slices of bacon. But this is what I'm having. With my coffee. So let's get to tasting. All right, let's go ahead and cut a little bit of the egg here, a little bit of the bread. Look at that. I know y'all are thinking, wow, that looks so dark, it looks burnt. It's not, you guys. So you see it in person, it's not. I'm hoping on On here just looks brown. Mmm. There we go. So I ended up using 5 eggs this morning. Usually just 3, 2 for me, 1 for my mom, but then 2 for the French toast. Okay, so how many of you can just eat just French toast and nothing else? I mean, I guess if it were like a middle of the day snack or a late night thing, I could eat it just like that, just a French toast, because it does have some egg. But I can't eat it like a meal. I have to have some sort of meat on there. So I never would like order, I don't go to restaurants to order French toast. I don't actually do that. I think I've done it once. I have used powdered sugar on my French toast. And I know sometimes as a kid I had it because then we'd make it, and we make it with powdered sugar on top. And then I stopped doing that some years ago because I thought, that's too sweet. You know, you get older, you're like, I don't like that. But I did that for my kids, but then I started, like, no, let me do a little bit of cinnamon sugar. So that's what I started doing on there. I can taste the cinnamon on here, speaking of. My sinuses are starting to like clear up because of the hot coffee. Anyway, guys, that's my breakfast for today with my coffee. Gotta have a little sippy sip of that. So again, like I said, tell me what kind of, maybe some brioche bread. Did I mention that? Because I know I was thinking about it earlier. Some brioche bread would be great. We'll have to plan another French toast breakfast and use the brioche. Let's see how that, see how that comes out. I'm sure really good. Oh, those little buns. I have some little buns with some sliders that I did the other day, and I've got 3 of them left over, coincidence. They're little brioche buns, little tiny buns, and I made, what did I make? Did I make burgers? I don't remember. Yeah, I did. I made like smash burgers to the, and then, but it wasn't it was steak, little chopped steak, and then I smashed it all up with some cheese on top, and then put it in the sandwiches. It was so good. I did add a little bit of barbecue sauce to the little steak. I bought it at Walmart, but before that I've been buying it at Sam's, like little. There you have to cook them, but they're already formed into like a little patty. Just throw it in the pan. But I broke it up and then I smashed it down, made it a little bit toasty, like the smash burgers. And then I put some cheddar, and I think it was Monterey Jack cheese, like a mix, little slices on top. Let that melt on top, and then smash the buns on top. Get those toasted, put it together. It was so delicious. It was so delicious. Anyway, I got 3 of those little buns left over. I'll have to flavor them with something because I don't think I'll use them tonight. Maybe. Actually, no, because I'm having this bread, so I'm not going to allow myself that. So maybe I'll do it for my mom and my husband, but I won't have that. I have some thin sliced chicken in the fridge. I say the freezer. I have it in the fridge. They're real thin sliced, and I'm thinking about maybe putting some cream cheese and some little herbs in there. Roll them up, put them in the oven. Kind of like a what is it called? Cordon bleu, is it that what I call it? Chicken cordon bleu, but without the ham. I made it one time, and I did turkey instead of ham, like regular ham. Actually, I just remembered I did buy some ham. But what kind of cheeses to use? Because I'm just going to use cream cheese. That's my idea. And I have some hollandaise sauce that I could make to put on top. Would that be like a chicken cordon bleu kind of? Y'all let me know. I'm trying to make something with the ingredients that I already have here in my house, so I don't run and go get something, because then I'll get more because I'm like, well, I'm already here. I might as well get this, and that. And then I'll have to get some dessert, and I don't want to do that. No dessert. Okay, that's been my breakfast. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to give myself a big old thumbs up, and I hope that you too will give me a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe by hitting that red subscribe button and the little notification bell so that you get notified as soon as I upload a video. Once again, thank you for watching and for supporting my channel. And as always, enjoy.